to share with you a specific way of using F.A.C.T. that I find incredibly valuable, especially in talking about fear, because we think of fear as being fear about something, and then I go after that thing and separate myself from my own experience and forget that it's really about my relationship to fear. And so I thought it might be really interesting a way to discover more about fear if we did F.A.C.T. with fear itself. So that's what I'd like to do with you. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to put fear someplace in the room. So put fear someplace in the room. Your experience of fear. And then I'd like you to let yourself turn toward your fear and then turn away from it. And I'd like you to explore, as it emerges for you, the familiar ways that you turn away from fear. So like some of them are familiar to me as I sort of override it. So I get faster and I sort of jump over it. Yeah, or I get solid. Yeah, or I distract myself. So I'd like you to alternate between actually turning towards your fear fully and then turning away from it.
We make sound, yes?
Yeah.
It's very quiet in here.
Yeah. Well, that's one way of getting scared, where you just don't make any noise at all.
Turn towards.
Yeah. Yeah. And feel free to exaggerate what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them, the turning toward and the turning away. I was just thinking of another one that I do, which is that I turn you toward the fear, and then I just hide behind you.
That's a good one.
So also how you use other people. Like you did it, I didn't do it, you did it. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. So you can see, so pause for a moment, explorers. So you can see how, how dramas can come out of the experience of fear. So now give yourself a little space and turn toward fear and let yourself notice, when you're turning toward fear, notice what kind of body sensations arise for you. Yeah. And yeah, throat, belly, just, yeah, notice, give your curious attention toward, and also ask yourself this light question: what's the most difficult thing for me about facing fear? What's the hardest thing for me about facing fear? So I realized when I really turn toward fear, I immediately have this, I'm going to die. It just, it comes right away, I'm going to die. So I'd like you to just notice what happens for you when you fully turn toward fear, not fear of, but just fear. I was also just having the impulse to have you sculpt fear. So sculpt or paint fear the way that you're experiencing it right now. Yeah, yeah. Great, and the sounds that might come with that. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! All right, beautiful. Now, I'd like you to take a moment and just wiggle. And let yourself create a pleasant Find your is such a valuable sound for opening up a sense of connection and curiosity and shifting from critical brain into wonder brain. And as we move into accepting, so we've got fear, we're beginning to face it, and thinking about what's the hardest thing for me to accept about fear. It could be something as simple as that it exists. You know, that there's fear. It would be so much better if we could, as some people have said, if we could just become fearless. And I think I should be able to do that. Yeah, so I'd like you to choose one of your hands that is your, I want to accept that I experience fear. And your other hand is no way. Your no hand. You know, I'm not willing to accept, I don't want to accept, I'm not going to accept it, you're not going to make me accept it. And I'd like you to let yourself go back and forth between I want to, I'm willing to accept fear, and I'm not willing to.
I hate my fear.
And yeah, I hate my fear. And use different emphasis on the words I want to accept. Yeah.
To accept. And I'm not. I want to feel fear. And it be okay, and I don't.
Now,
I am.
create, when you go from one to the other, create a in the middle. I want to accept fear, and I'm scared.
I just absolutely don't. There you go.
And use different emphasis with both your body and your voice. And there may be different body sensations that you notice as you're doing this.
My want to arm is getting hotter.
Oh, interesting. And what is it wanting to do? It looks like it's kind of, yeah, yeah. So what I'm noticing, so pause for a moment. I'm noticing an integration. There's a third thing beginning to arise. Some of you look like you're getting more integrated, more energized. So if you were doing this at home, I would stay with the I want to and I don't until that something else occurs. Like I was seeing you getting more energy through the middle of you and feeling more, more flow, pinking up. Yeah.
I'm noticing too that there, all of a sudden there was just more turning towards others, you know, in the connect, you know, with the I want to and I don't want to.
Rather than the isolation that fear puts us in, the disconnection. Great, so you're feeling connection, and then that can lead you into choosing. So I'd like you, for choosing, the question is, what do I really want? What do I really want with fear? What do I really want with my relationship to fear? And what I'd like you to do is just to create new, small, pleasant movements, just letting your body kind of thaw out and move your joints in some new ways, move your body in some pleasant new ways. And I hear the always can add in the And the question that you can say out loud or inside is, what do I really want? It's helpful to emphasize, like, what do I really want? What do I really want about fear, me and fear? And don't forget your face. New movements in your face. Whew. And I notice that when I'm doing that successfully, I get more like little sparks of aliveness and little electric. Woo. Yeah.
As soon as I ask what I really want, it's such a warm, opening sensation in my heart. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
asking
yummy.
very yummy. Like, I mean, how many times have we actually asked ourselves, what do I really want? Rather than what should I do? What would be, how can I fix this? How can I get rid of it? Especially with fear. Beautiful. So now we're going to move into the T, the taking action, and I'd like you to let yourself move around the room. Just easily move around the room. And asking yourself, what's the easiest, simplest step that I could take toward what I really want? So we call it measurable, pleasurable. What's the most pleasurable, measurable action that I can take that will begin moving me toward what I really want? Yeah, and if you find yourself kind of slowing down, shake it up a little bit, move at a different pace, moving through the pace and the space in a way that pleasures you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do I really want? Wonderful. And then let yourself, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to go write it down. But for right now, I'd like you to just take a moment to appreciate yourself. What's a way you could appreciate yourself right now for facing and befriending your fear?
Good job.
Yeah, good job. Yeah. Because nothing changes until we face. Yeah, so thank you for facing and playing. Yay. Yay. Yay.